Hi students, today we are going to learn about articles. Do you know what is articles? See, on the screen you can see three letters, specific letters A and the primary information. I would like to give you an idea about an articles. These three letters, three words are called articles. So here we are going to learn today about articles. As I have already told you that these are the three articles A and the. You can see here A and the is categorized as indefinite article and the is as definite article. So let us see what is the different, what is definite article and what is indefinite article, how to use them, where to use them, what is the difference between the definite and indefinite articles. All these things today we are going to learn. So let us move forward and know some more things about the articles. Here children, you see the definition about article. An article is an adjective. It is an adjective. Like adjectives, articles modify nouns. Yes, as an adjective, what does it do? It modifies a noun. So like that, here A and the are called articles. A and are called indefinite articles. The is called definite article. As I have already told you that. Now let's move to the next. Here you can see A and the. The is used to refer the specific or particular nouns. Children, please do understand and try to make a note. You understand that why do we use the? It is used to refer a particular or specific noun. We use the to refer a specific or particular thing, a particular noun. And what about a and an? It is used to modify non-specific or non-particular nouns. Non-specific or non-particular words are to be modified by a or an. There is a difference again, a and an. Let us explore some more things about how to use them. Now here, see here, we use a and or the before nouns. You remember that? Every time we use a and the before nouns only. That we want to introduce. Whenever we are introducing a noun, we have to use these articles. Nouns are the names of the people, place, and animals or things. As you know, what is a noun? Nouns are the people. Names of the people, names of the peoples, place, animals, or things. Like this here, person, place, thing. As a thing, thing table has been given, place, Taj Mahal, a person's picture. So these are the all comes under noun. Let's move to the next one. Yes. Yeah, here A is used before beginning with consonant sounds. What is consonant sounds? Do you know, children, what is consonant? These are the consonant sound. You see here, you can see these are the consonant sound. I am zooming it some little bit deeper so that you can see clearly. B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Z, X, Y, Z. So these are the consonants that makes the letter which the sound which makes by these letters are consonant sounds. So whenever you are using the consonant sound, you remember we should use a. Before beginning with consonant sounds, we use a. Example, a boy, ba sound is consonant sound. Then again a bird, ba, again bird sound is also a consonant sound. Before a singular noun that before a singular noun beginning. For example, singular noun. What is it? We should also know that we should only use articles before a singular noun, beginning of a singular noun. A book, a school, a dog, etc. etc. Here you can see another important point. Even before vowel sound letters which don't have vowel sound, sometimes we see vowels in a word, but we use a. Why? Because that particular word may not sound as vowel, it may sound as consonants. That's why it may be used a instead of an. We have to use a instead of an when it is not sounding the vowel. Even though it is a vowel letter, sometimes it is it will not sound as vowel. So that's why it is then we can use a. For example, European, a European, a unit, a union, u. All these sounds begin with the sound u, and u is not a vowel sound, it's a consonant sound. Even though e, u are part of vowel letters, but they makes consonant sound. That's why instead of writing an, we use a. Move forward. Here some words start with vowel letters but begins with a consonant sound. So we use a before these words too. As you can see, a university, a uniform, a 1 rupee note, 1 rupee note. Even though they are consonants, vowel letters, we are still using a in front of the particular words, the nouns. Then let us move further. We use a before words that begins with a consonant. It is a common thing. It is very basic thing that you should know that capital letters. The a is used with a before a consonant letter. Before a word which starts with a consonant letter. Consonant sounded letter. Consonant sounded letters like girl, a clock, a lamp. This is a very basic thing. A first foremost thing you should know and remember that a is used basically with a consonant sounded singular noun. So this is what we can see here in this slide. Here, and when should we use an? Let us take this. An can be taken and should be used before a word beginning with a vowel sound. Here remember that a vowel sound when we are using, when we are talking, when we are taking a vowel sounded word, then it should carry an in front of it. An idiot, an apple. So many times you might have seen such kind of words, examples. Yes, and before a word beginning with h but not sounded, sometimes we use h. H is, even though it is not a vowel, but sometimes we use. Why? Because it in that particular word the h will become, silent. It kept silent. So that's why we don't use, we use an instead of a. For example, an honor, and honor, not honor here, honor, sound. That's why instead of a we used an honor, and similarly an honest man. Like this we can use. Let's move further. We use an before words that begin with vowel sounds. Actually, this is the very basic thing to know and remember, that and should be used before a vowel sounded noun. For example, here, what are the vowels in English? A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowel, and these letters are the vowel letters, and the sounds from which they make are vowel sounds. For example, an orange, an umbrella, an eye. Like this we can use an before a vowel sounded noun, singular nouns. Here the how to use the, let us see how to use the. The is used before unique object. Unique object means there will be no such kind of object in the world. There will be one object in the world, and there will be no other object like that in this entire world. If you get such kind of words, then the word should be begin with the. For example, before unique subjects here, the sun is a unique thing. There is no other sun, only one sun is there. And the sky, we know that it is only one sky, and the moon is only one moon. Like that, the unique things, unique objects takes the. Similarly, the next one, before the names of mountains and rivers and oceans, deserts, etc. Yes, what are they? Mountains, rivers, oceans, and deserts. These all things should begin with the. We should write the before those things. For example, the Ganges, the Sahara, the Pacific. Like another third one, before the names of books. Books means the holy books, the great books. Like for example, Bible, the Bible. We should not say Bible. It should be the Bible, the Ramayana, the Quran. Like that we can say, we can use the before the holy books or the great books. And fourth one, before the superlative degrees. You should have an idea what are the superlative degrees. Superlative degree, what do we do? Superlative degree, what is the superlative degree? In adjective we have 3 degrees: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Superlative degree, when we are using the superlative degree in a sentence, there should be the in front of it. For example, the best, the tallest. What is the superlative other degrees of the best? Good, better, best. Good is the positive degree, comparative degree is better, superlative degree is best. So when we are using the superlative degree best, we should take the in front of the word. So similarly with the tallest. What is the tallest? Different degrees of the tallest: tall, taller, tallest. Here we have used tallest, the superlative degree. That's why it takes the. Next, fifth point is that before musical instrument. What are the musical instrument? Like the flute, the violin, such kind of things. Every musical instrument should take the before an adjective to denote a whole class. For example, it whole class as a whole. If you are referring some whole thing or object as a whole class, it should be begin with the. It should be written the in front of the word. For example, the world, the rich, the poor, like that. We use the when we know that there is only one of the particular thing. Only one of the particular thing. For example, we use the when we know that there is only one particular thing. Like that, I already told you at the beginning that it's a unique thing. We can also say it as a unique thing. The sky, the world, the north pole, all these are unique things. There is no other thing like that. So that's why we use the such in before that such kind of things. Now let us take omission of articles. How to omission means left out. Where should we leave articles? So here we are talking about omission of articles. Where should we omit articles? Before the names of relations like father, uncle, sister. We should not say the father, the uncle, the sister. Remember this. We should leave we should not use any kind of articles. A and the should not be used before the relations. Before the names of materials like gold, silver, diamond. And also third one, before proper noun like lotus, chennai, priya, names of a person. Such kind of things, when such kind of things we are mentioning, then we should not use articles. Then before abstract nouns. Abstract means which cannot be seen but we can feel. Such kind of words are called abstract nouns. Feelings, generally feelings like honesty, wisdom, truth, all this, hunger, all these are the abstract nouns. Before such kind of things we should not use any kind of article. And before languages like Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, English, we should not use any kind of articles. Before certain phrases like at noon, by train, on foot, such kind of phrase should not be taken any article. This is today's class. I hope you have understood and enjoyed today's class, and I suggest you to note down the points and read the points once again and again. While you are reading a notes, while you are reading a text or any story, you try to find out the articles and you try to find out the usage, how it is used, whether all the points which we have discussed here have covered or not. You try and see those things. Today you go and read a textbook today and take and focus on particularly on articles and see whether how they have been used, whether we have covered all the points or not, and check that, underline them and take them as example and note down in your notes. I hope you have understood. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.